Why Russia built Turkey's first nuclear power plant.
On Turkey's southern coast, a nuclear project is quietly reshaping the balance of power.
Turkey's first nuclear power plant is now operationally tied to Russia, raising critical questions for NATO and the region's future.
In 2010, Turkey and Russia signed a deal that would bind their energy futures for generations.
Under the build-own-operate model, Russia builds the plant, owns it, and runs it while Turkey buys the power it produces. Through Rosatom, Russia has built a global nuclear footprint, exporting not just reactors, but long-term influence.
The global energy landscape is shifting rapidly. As we examine the situation here, attention turns to the massive
For NATO, Akkuyu raises a difficult question. Can energy dependence become a security vulnerability?
Turkey hosts some of NATO's most sensitive military assets in Hatay, making strategic trust a critical factor.
Control over fuel and maintenance can become a powerful geopolitical lever. What serves civilian needs today can raise security questions tomorrow.
Turkey maintains one of NATO's largest armed forces, anchoring the alliance's southeastern flank.
Turkey has long sought to balance its ties between the West and Russia.
Akkuyu is expected to cut Turkey's gas imports by billions of cubic meters each year.
The war in Ukraine disrupted supply chains, delaying nuclear projects far beyond the battlefield.
As one supplier stepped back, China stepped in to keep the project moving.
For Russia, Akkuyu is not just geopolitics. It is a multi-billion-dollar financial bet that may take decades to pay off.
Akkuyu may be only the first step in Turkey's long journey toward nuclear energy.
Akkuyu is more than a power plant, Rikendi. It is a decision that will shape Turkey's future for generations.
For Turkey, Akkuyu represents a major step toward long-sought energy independence.
Beyond energy, Akkuyu has become a driver of jobs, investment, and regional economic growth.
While Turkey gains experience, critical reactor technology remains tightly controlled limiting true independence.
To run Akkuyu, Turkish engineers are trained abroad, learning systems they do not fully control.
Without full technology access, skills dependency can persist for decades.
As operations begin, the key question remains, who truly holds the switch?
Regulation is the final safeguard, ensuring nuclear power operates within strict, enforceable limits.
Not everyone sees Akkuyu as progress pace. For some, it raises environmental and safety fears.
In projects that span generations, public trust depends on transparency as much as technology.
Around the world, Akkuyu is framed differently, as progress, as risk, or as strategy. During elections, Akkuyu becomes part of a broader story: leadership, stability, and the future. During elections, Akkuyu becomes part of a broader story: leadership, stability, and the future.
Within NATO, Akkuyu has sparked debate, testing unity, trust, and strategic alignment.
By hedging its alliances, Turkey seeks flexibility, but ambiguity carries its own risks.
With ownership measured in decades, influence is no longer short-term. In thema, it becomes generational. In moments of tension, control over energy can quietly become a tool of negotiation.
In geopolitics, energy does not need to stop flowing to exert pressure. Sometimes the threat is enough.
For NATO, Akkuyu is not just an energy project. It is a test of alliance cohesion.
The future of Akkuyu remains unwritten, shaped by politics, power, and choices yet to come. What begins in Turkey sends ripples across an already fragile region.
Across the region, Akkuyu is closely watched, prompting recalculations beyond Turkey's borders.
Energy markets respond not just to supply panic, but to long-term strategic signals. For investors, Akkuyu represents both opportunity and long-term geopolitical risk. Long-term contracts lock in prices taken, offering stability but limiting flexibility for decades. State guarantees reduce risk for investors while shifting long-term responsibility to governments.
Over decades, currency swings and inflation can quietly reshape the true cost of nuclear power.
When a nuclear plant's life ends, decommissioning costs can linger for generations. Managing nuclear waste is a responsibility that extends far beyond the plant's operational life. Long after construction ends, environmental monitoring continues, guarding ecosystems for generations.
Over time, Akkuyu may shift from controversy to chapter, remembered as a defining decision in national history.
The future of nuclear power depends not just on plants, but on people trained to run them safely. The future of nuclear power depends not just on plants, but on people trained to run them safely.
Civilian nuclear power operates within global rules, designed to promote safety, transparency, and restraint.
Civilian nuclear power carries a global responsibility to ensure energy never becomes a pathway to proliferation. Verification and inspections are the backbone of trust, ensuring nuclear power remains peaceful and accountable.
Trust is built through openness to flame, when data, decisions, and oversight are visible to all.
In nuclear energy, cooperation and shared knowledge strengthen safety beyond national borders.
In moments of uncertainty, controlling accurate information becomes as critical as managing the crisis itself.
In the digital age, nuclear safety depends as much on cyber defenses as physical barriers.
Resilience comes from layers. Systems designed to absorb shocks and keep critical infrastructure safe. In nuclear engineering, safety is built on redundancy. Systems designed to protect even when others fail.
When thresholds are crossed, automated shutdown systems are designed to act instantly, protecting people and the environment.
Preparedness is tested not in theory, but through drills that rehearse the unthinkable.
In a nuclear emergency, coordination does not stop at borders. It becomes an international responsibility. Every nuclear accident reshaped the industry for turning hard lessons into stronger safeguards.
In nuclear energy, safety is not just technology, it is culture, reinforced every day.
After any incident, transparency becomes essential. Rebuilding trust through facts, accountability, and action.
Independent reviews add a final layer of accountability, testing claims against evidence.
Nuclear power is not just about energy. It is about trust, responsibility, and the future we choose to leave behind.